Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Good morning. Out there doing a little walking, doing a little thinking. Good to be still alive today. Got another day to live and to make a difference in the world, and we all have. I had an experience years ago. I was in the trucking business. I'm retired, and I had pulled uh, reefers. I pulled reefers, man, for a major grocery store all over the country, and we were local in this area here in Texas. And but we did uh, stores all over the United States. Not out of that one terminal, but in other terminals that did supply other stores. And I worked there, man, for about 12 years. And honestly, I thought I was going to retire there, but didn't work out like that. So um, at the time, at the end of uh, that situation, company that we worked for got bought out. Another company bought them, and there was some hostility between those two companies. Two clash of titans. They were both pretty big during that time. I don't know how big they are now. They still exist though. But anyway, I mean, you don't go clash with a grocery chain that's nationwide and so you're gonna do this and you're gonna do that. Now you're gonna talk to them and ask them, can you do this and do that? But anyway, in any regard, they got kicked out of that facility, and the company that we worked for, uh, we were in five facilities that I remember. So they gave us 60 days to vacate all those facilities. They're gonna bring in a new company, and I tell you what, at first you think these new companies are not gonna work out because you know during that time it was a shortage on experienced drivers. But even though that was the case, they're gonna try to make it happen no matter what. So they did eventually move another company in. And at first, man, they was tearing up trucks, man, running over stuff left and right. But they're still there. And there's some time later right now. But at the same time, I was on a downward track towards trucking, man. I wasn't finna just keep on going driving with other trucking companies. And we were there, we were all working on our own authority, but we were all working there. We were all 1099, so we were contractors with this company. So we started talking amongst the drivers, man, and eventually we started a company outside of that one. And when that 60 days was up, we had our plan, we all put our money together, and we went to this other facility that we had found, and got our insurance together, got all that stuff together, and we went over there, and it was kind of my idea. It was my idea. I will say I didn't know all the ins and outs, but it was kind of off the cuff thing that it sounded like a good idea when I started to do it. But here today, I don't even own the company anymore. I tell you what, it was turmoil from the very get go for that company and for all those individuals, 14 individuals to be exact, all of this particular persuasion right here. And in hindsight now that it's over with for me with them, I know what I would do different now than I did back then. And I'll tell you something. When you start a company, start it by yourself. Start it by yourself. Best thing for you to do is don't let anybody know what you're doing if you possibly can. If you need to talk to an attorney, an accountant, yeah, of course. But if you're gonna do it on your own. Don't go get somebody because of money issue, because you need another funding arm, and try to look for the funding for yourself. Research that industry. trucking, man, is a industry that is a capitally driven industry. And if you're solo on your own, then you're going to look at all the overhead that you're going to incur. Even just going and getting your own authority and starting your one man army. I mean, hey, I mean, I would think you need 20 grand just set aside for when you start, because you're going to have issues with that truck. You know, vehicles always break down, no matter what. You have a brand new tire, man. You run over something on the freeway, somebody drops something off the back of that truck, excuse me, and you have to go get a tire, a front bumper. And I've had that happen up in Dallas early one morning, picking up a load, about to go deliver it, trying to go down towards Waco or somewhere up there. Got my load, going down the freeway, just getting on the freeway, hitting my speed, getting in my last gear, about to cruise, and get on down the road. Somebody dropped something in the freeway. I couldn't miss it. Hit it, bam! Oh man, somebody gone about their business, but here I am. I'm gonna have to have some expense. So right off the bat, it's taking the money away from the load that I'm doing now. I get down there and eventually see what the problem is. Unfortunately, the truck I had was a Cascadia 2014. It has a split bumper, but only busted the uh, the left side, driver's side bumper. I got, I pulled over, pulled it off, put it in the truck. Eventually did my route, got back and got it fixed. So little things like that, you don't know. They're unexpected. They're gonna happen. So you just have to be ready for those types of things that are gonna go down. So, so I just want a minute. On the road, services are 2 or 3 times as much as they may be if you're at home doing preventative maintenance when you get in off a route. So you guys, you understand that. But put you some bylaws in place, man. If you're gonna go corporate, get you some bylaws, LLC or whatever. Get you some bylaws in place, because it's got structure. It lets you know. It lays out your plan, what you're gonna do. It lays it out. So if you're in control, if you put the legal papers in place, you're 100% shareholder in that company. Nobody can come in and take it from you. But if you go in that company and you give everybody equal share, you're gonna have chaos. Trying to be the nice guy. Trying to be the nice guy. And I made a mistake and did that. And that right there, you have so many bosses in your company that you can't get anything done. There's arguing and fussing and fighting all the time. It's a headache. I just one little thing, man. I didn't want to make this video long, but I was thinking about it as I was doing my walk. That you might want to check out. You might want to check out. Take your advice and leave a comment. I got some more information. I don't make a video every day, but as I think about those things, I know this could help somebody that's trying to excel. Not even in trucking. It could be in some other kind of business, man. It could be in, might want a food cart. You know what I'm saying? You might want to, open your tie shop. You never know, whatever it is, you be the owner of it. Don't let somebody else dictate to you. Don't tell anybody else about it. Do your research, man, and get out there. You get out there. All you can do is fail. Most people that are successful, they fail more than one time before they go to the top. But you can't stop. You gotta keep on. You gotta keep on doing it. But anyway, it's working, man. Hope that helps somebody. Like the video, share it, follow, hit the subscribe button, and we'll talk to you guys on the other side. Have a blessed day.